Good afternoon and welcome to the Year 6 celebration ceremony. My name is Millie and on behalf of all of Year 6, it is a real pleasure for me to welcome you to today's event. Today's assembly marks our completion of the primary school journey. This afternoon, you'll hear from 3 children in the year group as they reflect on their time in primary school and look ahead with excitement to future years. You will also hear the thoughts of Mr. Meredith and Mr. Page. As well as speeches, there will also be a music video featuring Year 6 performing chair percussion. Let's get started then. First, we will play the Royal Anthem, and then afterwards there will be a video with photographs of the Year 6 children when we were younger. How cute!
Year 6 students, staff and parents, congratulations to everyone on the completion of Year 6 and primary school. This year it's certainly been a team effort to get everyone to the end of Year 6. Thank you to teachers and parents for your hard work and patience as we navigated through some tough times during closures and restrictions. To Year 6 students, the final year of primary has brought challenges, new experiences, and perhaps most importantly, made you more independent and ready for the transition to secondary school. Life is a journey full of experiences, and as global citizens, the world awaits you. Secondary school is your next adventure. There are 3 things I'd like you to focus on as you approach the next phase of your education. Firstly, always do your best, smile, and be positive. Secondly, look after your own well-being as well as those around you. Sleep and exercise, believe it or not, are going to be some of the most important parts of secondary school. And finally, there are challenges ahead in the secondary school and in life. How we respond to life's challenges will shape us as a person. Congratulations again. Have a safe and rejuvenating holiday, ready for your start of secondary school life.
Hello families, teachers, principals, teacher assistants and my fellow students. My name is Alfie Marnell and I am in 6th JW. I am honoured to talk about my journey through this amazing school. I joined Little Ducks in November 2012. I stayed for the year, then went back to Singapore until I came back here in nursery. I have stayed here ever since and have loved every minute of it. My first memory of BISP was when I was in the playground for the first break. I had no friends and I was just walking around not knowing what I was doing. I saw a group of boys in my year on the swings and it took a few days for me to pick up the courage to say hi, but when I did, I got my first set of friends. One other memory of BISP was in Year 3 camp. We were staying in the boarding houses for a night. As we were having dinner eating fruit on sticks, we found custard. The teachers allowed us to eat it with the fruit, and as soon as we had a taste of the custard, we all went berserk and couldn't stop eating it. I would really like to thank the teachers that I have had. I am really thankful for them. They have really boosted my confidence and I am overjoyed to have had them as my teachers. I have thoroughly enjoyed representing the school in different sports, such as football, tennis, and swimming. I've also enjoyed individual sports events, especially the school sports day, because I've managed to make it on the podium every year. I'm really looking forward to going to secondary school because I will have the responsibility of walking around the school to get to different classes. And I will miss everyone here as I am moving to a new school in Australia for secondary. I wish everyone a good year and hope that you have lots of fun and really enjoy it. A quote from Will Rogers was, "Even if you are on the right track, you will get run over if you just sit there." This means that if you feel like you are doing something correctly and well, don't just stop and wait, because people will just pass you by and you won't know what's going on. Be independent, strong, and most importantly, never give up on your dreams. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Meredith, Mr. Page, and teachers, parents, and of course, my fellow classmates. To people who don't know me, I am Molly Fraser from 6EM. I feel very fortunate to be given such a great opportunity to share some of the highlights of our years in primary school that we enjoyed very much. One of the things that we enjoyed was International Day. Normally, there is an array of food and performances, but this year it was celebrated by wearing clothes that represent our nationalities. I felt this was just as special and enjoyable because we got to learn even more about each other and where we came from. It was interesting to learn about different cultures and celebrations from around the world. I'm sure most of you will agree that our Year 6 camp was one of the best experience and what a trip to sign off with. The food that accommodates was spectacular, but we also got to know people from classes that we wouldn't normally spend time with. We made new friends during camp activities, and we can look forward to building those friendships in secondary school. We could even meet and bake. Looking back on these memories really puts a smile on my face. I am really grateful to all of the teachers that taught me in the years at BISP, and to my peers that gave me the courage and confidence to stand up and talk in front of you all today. As Winnie the Pooh once said, if there is ever tomorrow where we are not together, there is something you must always remember. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. But most important thing is, even if we're apart, I'll always be with you. Thank you so much for listening.
It has been said that change is the one constant in life, but some changes are certainly bigger than others. You now stand on the edge of what for many of you will feel a most momentous change. The change from the comfortable familiarity of the primary school into the new and unfamiliar secondary phase of education. I imagine you may have a mixture of emotions. You may be excited about the change and what's coming, but also feel a little nervous. Will it work for you? You may wonder how it will be going from being the oldest child or group of children in primary school to becoming the youngest in a secondary school. You may wonder if you'll be able to find your way from one classroom to another between lessons in time. You may wonder what you do at break times, or if the work will be too difficult for you, or if you'll have too much homework. All these things may be a concern for you. My advice to you is to relax. Have confidence in yourselves. You are a fantastic group of children. You are ready for this move. The same qualities that have brought you such success in a primary school will also help you in a secondary school. You already work hard. You listen to your teachers and you do your best to follow their advice. If you keep doing that, you will still be successful in a secondary school. More than this, you are well known in our school as a year group for your respect and kindness. Respect and kindness are important in a primary school, but not only in a primary school. They're important throughout life as well. Continue to be kind and respectful to yourselves as well as to others. Because all this change comes with great opportunity. Secondary schools, and particularly BISP, have so many opportunities on offer for you. In areas like academics, the arts, the sports, there's so much you can do. But you have to take part to get something from it. They say you only get out what you put in. So take advantage of the opportunities. Be brave. Try something new. You stand on the edge of a big change, but also a huge opportunity. I'm a little jealous of you. I'm sure you're going to have a fantastic time in secondary school as you have done in primary. Good luck, everybody.
Good afternoon, Mr. Page, teachers, staff, family, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. My name is Zuna Bomer, and it is an honor to have the opportunity to speak about my journey throughout BISP at our graduation celebration. I've been at BISP since reception, which is almost 6 full years. I've made a lot of friends and learned so much. I was 5 years old when I first came to BISP. I was both nervous and excited, but when I met my classmates, my nervousness was drowned by my excitement and eagerness to learn and make friends. Sometimes when I was in reception, I thought it was pointless to be there, as according to myself, I thought I knew everything. I remember thinking to myself, this is so easy. Everyone knows that 7 times 7 is 23, and 5 times 5 times 3 is 13. But as I grew older, I realized that nobody knows everything, and that we can always learn something new. And on that note, I'm going to talk about the Year 6 camp, where we learned to explore independence, friendships, and teamwork. Due to COVID, the school had to adjust the original plan and instead stay at the JW Marriott Hotel. However, I still made friends that I am very grateful for. Some things that live in my head from camp are flying Hanuman and ziplining there. The evening activities that were also super fun, it won't beat my top most fun part of the camp, riding water slides at Splash Jungle with my friends and eating pizza afterwards. My confidence is something that I've built up throughout my times in primary, but without my friends, family, and teachers, I wouldn't have been able to build that confidence. During my Year 3 assembly, I remember being very nervous to go on stage and perform in front of the audience, but I took deep breaths and stayed calm. It helped me a lot. Once the assembly had ended, I felt super confident and wanted to perform again. To conclude my speech, I'm going to be thanking everyone who helped me learn and made primary fun and enjoyable. Thank you, teachers and staff, for teaching many valuable lessons and for maintaining a sustainable environment to learn. Thank you, best friends, for making me laugh and supporting me through primary. And finally, I want to thank my parents for being there for me. I will not be where I am today without you. Primary school was full of obstacles and roller coasters that my friends helped me get through. This is a quote that I was inspired by. Success only comes to those who dare attempt, by Malika Tripathi.
Hello everybody. I hope you've enjoyed hearing all the speakers in this afternoon's assembly. I know there have been many speeches already, so I'll try to keep this thank you message short and sweet. On behalf of the Year 6 children and the Year 6 teachers, I'd just like to thank everybody who was involved in producing the video this afternoon. Mr. Meredith and Mr. Page, thank you for your thoughts and inspiring words. Mrs. Wilkinson and Miss Baker, thank you for producing something musical for us to use. I know it wasn't easy for you since with COVID-19 protocols, children are unable to sing at school. So I think you did a wonderful job of thinking outside of the box. Millie, Alfie, Marley and Zuna, thank you for being so brave and for volunteering to speak and reflect on your journey through our school. It's always interesting to hear how children felt during their time at school, and it's also really exciting to hear you looking ahead to what is in store for you and what opportunities await you. Finally, thank you to the marketing department for arranging this video and for putting everything together for us. Outside of the video, I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of the teachers and teaching assistants and everybody involved in the primary school for helping this group of children throughout their journey here. Having worked with the year group very closely this year, it's so clear that you've nurtured their talents and their curiosity and their sense of respect and kindness as well. And obviously a huge part of that is life at home. So a heartfelt thank you to parents and guardians for being so supportive of your children and for working so closely with the school so that they do their very best and fulfill their potential. Finally, a huge, huge thank you to the Year 6 children themselves for being such a wonderful group. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you this year, and as a teaching team, we've been struck by your eagerness to learn new things, your thoughtfulness, and the care that you show for one another. Whether you're moving on to our secondary school, or another school in Thailand, or even another country, we wish you all the very, very best, and I'm absolutely sure that you'll do very well there. Please continue to be curious, continue to ask questions, and continue to show empathy and care for other people. That concludes our Year 6 Celebration Assembly. I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and I wish everybody a wonderful summer. Thank you. Take care.